Hello, welcome to FightCore USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you the double knockout, a true rarity in the world of combat sports. Hey, everyone! Welcome back to my channel where we take an in-depth look at some of the most important moments in MMA history. And today we break down one of the rarest events that has ever happened in the sport. This is the double knockout. Today's video will cover what it is, how it happens, why it's so rare, and of course, give you some examples of this occurring in real fights. Now, before we get into all that, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more great videos just like this one. Let's start off by covering exactly what the double knockout is, because this is something that has never been done before. Never. To the best of our knowledge, it's happened twice. Only in recorded human fighting history. So, in a nutshell, the double knockout occurs when two fighters land clean knockout blows to each other at the exact same time. In a way, it's similar to a double technical knockout or a simultaneous knockout, which does happen from time to time. However, there's one key difference between those and the double knockout. In a double tech or simultaneous one fighter lands a punch that knocks the other out. But then that fighter gets knocked out by a follow-up strike. But because the first strike was clean and landed first, the fighter that threw that first blow is still standing, and thus that fighter wins the fight via knockout. That's not the case with the double knockout. In order for the double knockout to occur, both fighters need to throw clean knockout blows simultaneously. This is where it gets crazy, when both fighters swing for the knockout at the same time, and both connect with their strikes at the exact same moment. The canvas becomes a place where both warriors lay motionless. It's an incredible sight to see, and really something that can only happen in a fight. As mentioned earlier, this has only happened twice that we know of, and both of these fights occurred in kickboxing. One took place in 1987 and the other in 2016. The first instance happened between two Japanese kickboxers named Toshiya Bari and Dosa Muhola, and the second instance happened between Rico Verhoeven and Daniel Guita. What makes this so rare is the fact that both fighters need to react at the same exact moment. And let me tell you, timing your knockouts is hard enough when you're facing one opponent. Now try doing it when you have to. Add in the fact that you refacing someone that is trying to do the exact same thing to you, and you can see why this is so difficult. Now, in reality, the chances of this happening are slim to none. But if you think about it, anything can happen in a fight. If you put two humans in an enclosed space with one goal in mind, to destroy the other, then anything can happen. And sometimes those things are completely out of your control. For example, if one fighter slips badly, or if two fighters dance around each other and throw a wild haymaker at the same time, then who knows? Maybe, just maybe, they could knock each other out at the same time. So, even though the odds are against it, it's still a possibility. And in 1987 and 2016, it happened twice. And it's almost hard to believe that it's actually happened twice. I mean, come on, the odds of this happening once are already slim to none. And it's happened twice. It's truly amazing. Now, let's take a closer look at these fights and break them down. The first fight happened in June of 1987 between Japanese kickboxers Toshiya Abari and Osamu. This fight took place in Tokyo, Japan. And although this was a professional kickboxing match, it wasn't a Muay Thai or K1 rules fight. Instead, it was under a set of rules called Minoshi. No idea what that means. I just know that it's a Japanese martial art. Anyway, this fight was scheduled for 5 rounds, but in the 3rd round, something crazy happened. At the 2-minute and 47-second mark, both fighters threw a spinning kick at the same time. Both kicks connected, and at the exact same instant, both fighters hit the canvas. Now, this is hard to tell because of the camera angles and the quality of the footage. But if you look close enough, you can see that both fighters actually land their kicks at the same time. It's incredible! After the fight was stopped, both fighters were checked on by the medical team. And after they were okay, the winner of this fight was decided by the judges. They had to go back and look at the footage to decide who landed their kick first. And after reviewing it, they ruled that the fight would be a draw. Fast forward to 2016, Enrico Verhoeven and Daniel Guida would find themselves in the final of the 2016 K1 World Grand Prix. These two heavyweights had a classic back-and-forth battle, and it went all the way to the 4th round. And in the 4th round, something unbelievable happened. At the 3-minute and 21-second mark, Verhoeven threw a wild right hand, and in an attempt to counter, Guida threw a left hook. What happened next was absolutely incredible. Both Verhoeven's right hand and Guida's left hook landed at the exact same time. Verhoeven's hand connected with Guida's chin, while Guida's hook caught Verhoeven's jaw. To make matters worse for Verhoeven, he was knocked out cold instantly. But to make matters even worse, he didn't hit the canvas. Instead, he stayed on his feet for a few seconds. The referee immediately jumped in and ended the fight. And despite being dazed, Verhoeven tried to protest the decision. He was trying to say that he wasn't knocked out, but the damage was done. And the referee had already ended the fight. After reviewing the footage, it was clear that the knockout was clean and that Guida's hook did indeed connect first. Thus, Verhoeven was given the loss, while Guida was awarded the win via knockout. Now, it's interesting. The outcome of these two fights were different. Even though both fighters landed their respective knockout blows at the exact same time, only Verhoeven was given the loss. Bari and Galata will rule the draw. This is because there's no official rule book on how to score a double knockout. So it's up to the discretion of the officials on how to score it. I guess they could use the footage and replay it to determine who landed their blow first, but ultimately it's up to them. And in this case, the Japanese officials said that it was a draw, while the K1 officials said that since Guida knocked Verhoeven out cold, he won the fight. Now, in both cases, I think they did what they could to ensure fair play. In kickboxing, it's very easy to determine who won the fight because it's a striking-based combat sport. So there's a clear winner via knockout or a clear winner via decision. But in the case of a double knockout, there is no clear winner. So it's up to the officials to determine the outcome based on the situation. In this case, I think they made the right call. Ghetto knocked Verhoeven out cold, while Verhoeven rocked Ghetto pretty badly. So I think a draw was a fair decision. And that's why I love combat sports. You'll never know what's going to happen. Even though the double knockout is a rare occurrence, it's still a possibility. And that's why every fight matters. Who would you like to see face off in a double knockout? Which fighters would make for an exciting double knockout? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Okay guys, thank you for watching my videos.